All right, let me check my phone. I want to make sure the image size is right on my. It looks a little bit screwed up on OBS. So hold on a second. It looks all right. Looks good. All right, so we're gonna finish out the Night Watch. I don't know if I'll do the Legend. I'll probably do the Legend of Stalvin too. Night's Watch, Legend of Stalvin. I may even go to Astronar and knock out some of the Astronar quests. We're in for a long haul. So there was something I read. I can't remember where I read it. I mean, I've been watching so many videos and going over so many different things lately. But the problem in Classic, one of the biggest problems we have in World of Warcraft right now is gold selling. And people buying gold. It's a huge problem in World of Warcraft right now. It's a huge problem. It's a problem that people don't want to acknowledge. At least not everybody wants to acknowledge it. And the problem is that people are buying gold. We got these GDKP raids where people are buying a shit ton of gold. They're going into these raids. They're bidding on items they want. And then everybody else in the guild, might be people who have never bought gold, or getting people who have not bid on anything are getting these leftover just massive amounts of gold. And it's basically the whales. You guys know. I don't know why the screen was kind of sticking there a little bit. Let me check something really quick. So anyways, you know, people are going to these raids, these GDKP raids. They're coming out with a ton of gold, and they didn't buy the gold, no, but they're getting the gold. Now, what I was going to say is you guys have probably heard of whales. Whales and MMOs are people that are really wealthy people in real life who sink a ton of money into video games. They're buying a lot of loot boxes, they're, you know, buying gold in a game, they're buying massive amounts of in-game shop things. Whales are where a lot of MMOs like Black Desert, Terra used to make, you know, still make money and used to make a ton of money. Kind of like the Lineage 2 player who spent over $3.5 million in the past 2 years on the Lineage mobile game, the new Lineage, I think it's Lineage Eternal mobile game. He spent $3.5 million over the past 2 years just on that game. That's American USD. The problem is we have these people that are whales that are coming into WoW. They don't care about ruining the economy. They don't really give a shit about ruining the economy. So they buy just ludicrous amounts of gold. They use this gold to buy whatever they want. You know, they go into raids, they bid on items, they get the best gear. They go to the auction house, they buy up all the materials, all the gear, whatever they need to progress their character as fast as possible. Which, whatever, that's what they do. The problem is the problem is in these GDKP raids now, all this gold's being sunk into the World of Warcraft that was coming from gold sellers, and now other players are getting these massive amounts of gold from GDKP raids, and so now you've just made the problem even worse. You know, you've compounded it because now there's just this huge influx of gold that's flowing out across lots of different characters in the game. So of course this is driving up the prices because people have enough money to pay, you know, lots of gold for items in the auction house, which will drive up the price of items in the auction house. If people know that people are willing to pay 300 gold or 500 gold for something, then they're going to list it for 500 gold. It may not happen immediately, but it happens over time. And these servers have been up for what, almost 2 years now? So the inflation on, especially the populated servers, because that's the servers where the gold farmers are going to be selling gold to, is the populated servers. And so the price of items has just gotten to the point of being pretty ludicrous. If you've never played Classic WoW and you were to come into Classic WoW today, and you were not a person who could afford buying gold, you would really struggle to, you know, you would spend a lot of your time trying to make money, and you would do it the old-fashioned way. You know, you go out and kill mobs or farm materials, whatever. You know, buy, sell stuff on the auction house. But it'd be tough for you to buy stuff in the auction house because you wouldn't really have enough money. So it's really a big problem. And Blizzard doesn't really care about it. I mean, Blizzard's all about the bottom dollar. They're all about making money. So a lot of the gold sellers are people who have, you know, they either have bots or they're farming it in some sort of old-fashioned way, or, you know, God forbid, they're the people that are stealing people's accounts and, you know, selling all their gear off. You know, a lot of gold sellers are just people that would send out a bunch of emails to WoW accounts and try to get your login information, right? So they could basically log in, you know, take all your gold, sell all your gear, disenchant all your gear, you know, take all the, you know, the enchanting regions and sell those in the auction house. I don't know how bad if that's still going on as bad as it used to. I haven't seen it, I haven't heard about it as much. Damn it. I thought this is where I was. It's here.
Hey there. Have a good one.
And so something I heard on the internet yesterday, and was actually a really kind of a pretty cool idea, but I'm not sure how well it'll work. It could work well, but what it is it's called, they're calling it, I don't know if they're calling it a fresh start or what they're really calling it, but they're basically rolling brand new characters on the least populated servers in the game, right? Hold on a second, I need to see where I need to go. Okay, Stormwind. So they're rolling these characters on servers that are with a really low population because they know that gold selling and gold buying is going to be not very popular on that server because there just aren't that many people there. And that also makes it harder for people to actually buy gold for the realm, because when you buy gold, you have to buy it for a specific server, which means there has to be, you know, gold farmers on that server there to sell it to you. So it's a pretty interesting idea. And they came up with a name for their project, and I don't know if it was like Reroll or Fresh Start or what, but it's kind of I wish I would have thought of it. So there's servers out there that are probably really dead, and there's people that are rolling entire guilds on these servers to get away from the pollution, the economic pollution that is gold selling. And I was also watching, and I don't do a lot of. In fact, I do very little watching of people's streams. I don't watch a lot of other people's streams that much. I only watch stuff if it's like educational, like someone's doing a guide on something, priest guide, druid guide, whatever. I might watch something on that and skim through it and just see what kind of builds people recommend and see if I agree with it. And I always take it with a grain of salt. I look at it and say, does it make sense? Does it not make sense? Is it how I play my character? Is it not how I play my character? And but I ended up watching a video, one of Cargos's streams from a couple days ago, and it was actually a really good stream. And I'm going to pull it up here real quick.
No, we played it.
It's not this one. Sorry. No, now I'm not seeing the video. Not that one. Oh, I'm not seeing it now. Yeah, I don't even see the video now. But anyways, what it was a stream that he'd done where they were talking about the different classes. It was kind of like the state of beta. It also talked about, the different classes, like which classes, are good, which classes are playing well in PvP, which classes aren't playing well in PvP. And they kind of went over the strengths and weaknesses of not every class, but I know they covered hunters, they covered paladins. I think they covered paladins. They also covered warlocks. And it was a really good stream. They went in depth and detail, and it was good. I watched most of it. I wish I could find it because I actually wanted to go back and watch the parts I hadn't finished. But it kind of gave you a good idea of where the state of TBC Classic is right now. And the one thing that was interesting out of that video, and as Cargos was saying that he hasn't done a lot of streams lately because he's been so engrossed. He's fallen in love with TBC Arena, which, I did too. I played I played WoW when it first came out, and when TBC came out, and I started doing Arena with one of my friends. We also fell in love with Arena. We did Arena pretty much every day for months. Arena now is going to be a lot different. Arena now will be so much different than it was. When we played because nobody knew, nobody knew how to really, when the Arena was brand new, nobody really knew the comps, nobody really knew the meta, so to speak. I'm not a big fan of the meta because I believe that people should be able to play however they want if they're skilled enough and make it work. I agree that sure, there's certain setups that are going to work better than others, but I'm not a fan of making fun of other people or telling other people they have to play a certain way just because this is like the best way to play. I'll never say that. I might say this way works well. This particular team comp works well against that team comp, but I'll never say you need to roll this comp or don't roll that comp because supposedly it's terrible. Don't roll an elemental shaman because they suck. I would never tell anybody that. But the one thing that's going to be interesting in TBC Arena right now is that there's so many private servers that have been around for quite a while in Burning Crusade, and there's a lot of people that have been practicing Arena specifically in the past 2 years heavily in preparation for TBC Classic. So there's a lot of the number crunching, a lot of the comps have been worked out by a lot of players. And there's also a bunch of people in the Classic beta right now doing the exact same thing, doing Arena nonstop, trying to figure out what's going to work best. And so to the people like me who haven't done that, I haven't played hardly any Burning Crusade since the original Burning Crusade came out. Stepping into Arena is going to be really difficult. The competition is going to be very, very stiff. Just want you guys to know that when you get into Burning Crusade, Arena competition is going to be really stiff. It's going to be pretty tough. It'll be fun, but it's going to be tough. But Cargos was talking about, I think he called it the politics of it. I don't really agree with that word. It's not really the politics, it's just the crap. I would almost say it's the crap. The thing is, where do I need to go? I don't think it's here. I think I need to, I'm an idiot. If I need to go to Lakeshore, I'm not going to go to Lakeshore. I need to go to Long Camp, but I should have flown to Lakeshire and then walked, but I'm an idiot because I'm yakking. So we're just here. We're going to run it at this point. Give me a chance to talk while I'm running there. So, yeah, Cargos was saying, he's fallen in love with it, and it's great. And he was talking about what he said the politics. I don't call it politics. To me, it's just like kind of the crappy things around Arena that I don't like. And what that is you're queuing 2s, right? And you're trying to get you're trying to get rank 1 gladiator, right? So you really don't want to lose. You want to win every match. But there's certain comps that you don't do well against. Every team's going to have a comp that they probably don't do well against. They may be good against 4 or 5 other popular comps, and bad against 2, and really bad against 1. That's pretty common in Arena. So what you do is you figure out who are the teams that are beating you because their comp counters your comp. What are their names? And then you actually, I think you could do this. Someone's gonna have to correct me if I'm wrong, but you actually spy on them, right? You can spy on them and figure out if they've queued or not. I don't think you can do it for the Horde though. I think you can only do it for the Alliance. But you actually will, yeah, you actually will maybe add those people to your friends list. And you'll watch to see if they're queued. And when they're queued in a battleground and they're already in a battleground, I'm sorry, an arena, excuse me, then you will queue an arena because you don't want to meet them. It's kind of sucks that people have to go to that length to try to win. But I mean, that's what people do. I mean, they do these types of things, or they'll, even if it's a Horde comp, you might have a spy on the Horde side who's saying, oh yeah, they're currently in an arena, then you can go ahead and queue, so you don't hit that particular comp. So you're basically just trying to play against comps that you can win against, which to me is kind of like a cop-out. But that's what people do because they want to get rank 1, and sometimes that may be the only way they can do it because they just know that they cannot beat a specific comp, and they don't want to queue and hit that particular comp. Now, what we used to do is we kind of did the same thing in a way. What we would do is we would queue, and if we were winning, we'd keep queuing. If we hit a specific team and they beat us, and we queued and we hit them again, they beat us. If we hit the same team 2 or 3 times and we realized that they were just a better comp versus us, we would just stop playing. We would just go do something else. We wouldn't like try to spy on them or say, well, okay, are they currently in an arena? Let's queue now. We didn't go to those lengths, but people do that stuff, which to me is kind of silly in a way. But that's what people do what they have to do to get rank 1. So the next thing that's interesting, I watched another video last night, and actually it was this morning, and it was about things that people might have forgotten in TBC, and it was a good video, and I've seen a lot of videos like this. They're like, oh, things that you forgot were in TBC, or, you know what I mean? And let me go ahead and do this quest real quick. And one of the things that he had, which I actually remembered, is that in TBC they introduced Focus Target, which you don't have in Vanilla, and the reason I remembered is because when I first started playing private servers, I had forgotten that it wasn't in Vanilla. So I was always trying to set up like Focus Target, Anyways, hold on a second.
Be careful.
To get some more food for my pet. So yeah, so Focus Target has been added into Burning Crusade, and it's actually incredibly useful. So if you guys don't use your Focus Target, it's very useful in Arena, it's very useful in Battlegrounds, it's useful in a lot of things. I mean, it's even useful in just dungeons. I mean, if let's say that you're running Hellfire Ramparts, and you're a mage and you want to sheep a certain target, you might set that target as Focus Target, so you can sheep them, and then you can go ahead and keep attacking, and then you can monitor them, and when that target comes out of sheep, you can sheep them again, Or you can focus a target that has a specific spell, and you don't want them to cast that, and you're a mage, and you focus them, and you see them start to cast a specific spell, you can counterspell them. And of course you can use it for Arena, you can use it for all kinds of, there's all kinds of uses of Focus Target. Now I think I need to go to Darkshire now. Tavern Keep Smiths, I believe that's Darkshire. Yeah. So Focus Target, there aren't target dummies in Burning Crusade, so people can't sit there and run around target dummies trying to figure out the best rotations, which really never affected me because I'm not a hardcore PvE raider to the point where I was, and when I was hardcore raiding, I was always a healer, I wasn't a DPS, so I was never running around slapping target dummies, trying to figure out what was the best DPS, I think it's kind of also another thing that's kind of like, whatever, if you want, people are so worried about topping the damage meters, and I mean, doing damage, of course, is good. It makes the fights easier, of course. So. What else isn't? I'm trying to think of some of the other things. Those are the things that kind of stuck out at me, but there were others. But one of the biggest things was Battlegrounds, was honor, was how the honor system works in TBC. Like the honor system in Vanilla is, you're just trying to get as much honor as you can every week, trying to raise your rank. The Burning Crusade implemented honor that you get from just doing, Battlegrounds, arena matches. Although I don't know if you get honor in Arena? You probably do. But yeah, mostly you're doing battlegrounds, you're doing AV, Warsling Calls, Eye of the Storm, and you're getting honor for that. Now to get like let's say like the first PvP gloves that you could get, right, in season 1 of Arena, you might need like 5,500 honor, or maybe even 15,000 honor. I can't remember how much it is, but it's quite a bit of honor. But you also need marks, so you might need like 15 marks Eye of the Storm plus 7,500 honor. Well, the 7,500 honor might take you like 5 hours of playing, just running BGs for 5 hours straight to get that. And then if you need like 15 marks, you might have to win. You might have to run Eye of the Storm you might have to spend your 5 hours running Eye of the Storm, trying to get those 15 marks. So now that's just to get one item. So you figured that could take a whole day almost. I remember doing this back in Burning Crusade. It might take you a whole day to get one item. If you're lucky, you might get 2 items in one day. If they did like a specific specific, that's why they had specific weekends where honor a certain battleground was better than others. So if they had like Eye of the Storm, or maybe better yet, if they had a Wrathy Basin,
Be careful. Hey there.
you would run those because there was more honor coming out of them, right? Because they were bonus honor weekends on those particular battlegrounds. So let's say you have to you spend like a whole day to get one item. Then you spend like the next day, you spend a whole day. Maybe you get another. Maybe you get 3 items. So in 2 days, you get 2 items. 2 items. You still have to get remember there's the gloves, there's the legs, there's the boots, there's the chest. I think there's the shoulders and the helm. Then you have your weapons, right? Your weapons. Then you have your trinket, your PvP trinket. So that's a lot of items, right? And the PvP trinket went later on down the road in like one of the next seasons of Arena. They added a better trinket that had resilience on it, right? And so you might, you have to go get that. And that required even more honor. So you had to do all of that just to get the gear for your character, just for one character for Season 1. Now when Season 2 Arena comes out, you start all over, right? I mean, you still have your gear from the previous season, but you still have to go through that entire grind again to get the Season 2 PvP gear. And that's just for that one character. So if you want to do PvP Arena on, let's say, 4 characters, you're going to be spending every day, all day, playing, doing Battlegrounds, doing Arena. Like, every day. To try to gear up all 4 of those characters. So prepare yourselves. If that's what you want to do, you will be spending your lives in Battlegrounds a lot.
What can I do for you? Have a good one.
And it's not too bad if you're for some classes it's easier than others. Like if you're a healer, I always find that for me it's easier being a healer because in general I win more Battlegrounds when I'm a healer because healers make such a difference in Battlegrounds. I mean, I can go in there and just heal the shit out of everybody and keep everybody alive, and we end up winning more Battlegrounds because of it. So, but when you're a DPS, you're kind of... I mean, you help, of course, but if you don't have any heals or, if your team's really bad, things can be pretty bad. It can be pretty RNG-based if you get a shitty team. 1230 Oni head... 12:30. Oh. Crap, they're going to drop an Oni head in 12 minutes, they say? Well, okay, 12 minutes. I don't know if I have time to get this quest done. You better invite me if you want them. There you go. Because I will drop this guy like a bad habit. There you go. Those guys were there to kill Miss Man, and I'm like, I'm not gonna let you pull them away from me. So I pulled them real quick, and I said, "Better invite me," so you get it. You get credit too. Oh, fail parkour. That would have been cool if I landed on top of that. Oh man, she's not jumping. Oh, there we go. Fence to fence. I like it. I like it. I like it a lot. But yeah, you're going to be grinding a lot of PvP to get your PvP gear in the Burning Crusade. So, are you prepared? Are you prepared? Spirit versus what? Spirits. Neither of these are really great options. Let's just grab the weapon.
Farewell.
So we can sell it and make some money. Apparently we have 10 minutes until the dragon head is going to drop.
Eat something?
So they say.
Safe travel.
So there's quite a few other things. I'm trying to think, what was the other stuff that was in the video? It was a pretty good video.
Well met.
It was a pretty good video. Let me pull it up for you guys, since we're just heading to Stormwind for hopefully the dragon buff. Ten things in TBC you forgot, right? So this is the video. It was actually pretty decent.
Did not bring target dummies.
No target dummies.
TBC probably never even learned about or used back then.
Number 2,
Number 2,
focus target,
This is
which is really good. Focus target's actually really useful.
number 3.
Itemization is good. So they talk about itemization. So what this means is like Blizzard spend a lot of time trying to make sure that because there was a lot of gear in vanilla that you'd get items from quests and stuff, and it was really useless to you, right? Or you'd have items that were supposedly for hunters, but it wasn't really that good, you know? Or there'd be items out there that made no sense, like you'd have like a helm that was cloth and it would have strength and spirit on it. It makes no sense. Well, who wants strength on a cloth helm, right? I mean, we're gonna make a melee priest. Wouldn't that be funny? So the itemization in Burning Crusade is much, much better. Like, most of the items you get are actually pretty useful, and plus you can also change them with jewel crafting. So the itemization is so much better. So your items that you find are going to be more useful in most cases than they were in vanilla. So this is a good video. Give a shout out to Big Bobbed Boy. I'm just going to stand here. We should get the dragon buff standing right here if it does drop. So keep our ears open. Tracking changes. This is a pretty good one, and I actually had forgotten about this as well.
A massive quality of life.
So quality of life improvement. Now all this is when you go to the mini map, you're able to track stuff. So you know how you guys are always looking for like an ammo dealer. You're looking for maybe a repair person. You can just go to the map and you can right click, and I don't know why he's not pulling it up. Yeah. You can see here. You can go in and track. If you have like track, if you're a hunter, it'll automatically have like beasts, demons, dragonkin on here because you're a hunter, but you'll also have other stuff like class trainer and mailbox. That stuff was all added in Burning Crusade, so that's pretty useful stuff, right? What's the next one he's got? Oh, this one's funny. Okay, this one's actually funny. I'll actually play the audio for this one, guys.
Okay. Number 5. Shatrath is weird as shit. Okay. I'm just gonna say it. Shatrath is fucked. I'm sure you've heard of the deranged leather worker yelling at the fruit vendor, from that lady's cart.
Spirit intellect on plate.
This is just a tip. For one,
I know, Dan, totally.
Crow. How are you this lazy? What the? You just swapped O and C around.
He's like, they named his NPC Crow. He's like, it's just orc, but you swap the letters.
And right by him, there's there's a goddamn Muffin Man.
Look.
Muffin Man.
Yeah, I'm the Muffin Man.
Which, apparently was a kid's nursery rhyme and a serial killer. So, it sounds very British. And then there's just a bunch of chickens just chilling, being chickens in
Chickens.
the city. Then there's this, which I'm not even going to start on this.
Check out this one. We freaking got He-Man. We got He-Man here, guys. Barack, what's up, dude? Yeah, hunters are looking good. We got He-Man.
And of
Look,
course,
He-Man.
Harris Pilton.
And of course, Harris Pilton. Really? We actually have socialite Harris Pilton.
Just
Stupid. Stupid, yeah.
dude, who did this? Who did this? Who thought this was a good idea? You know why Paris Hilton is famous? Because of a leaked sex tape. And if you wanted to do a fun kind of Edoe reference,
That was the He-Man. Do you see it? The He-Man?
could have at least been funny. Should have gone
Yeah.
with an R. Kelly statue at the top of a waterfall or
I'm not.
something like that.
I'm not sure that would have. I'm not sure that would have been better, to be honest.
Seriously, there's a ton of weird shit in Shatrath and TBC in general. They went way overboard with the pop culture references. I could
Dirty
do a
Larry.
video on just that alone, although it would really piss me off. Number 6, slow-mo mounts.
This is cool. This is the coolest one that he shows out of the things that you might have forgotten in TBC, because I forgot about this in TBC, but I totally did this in TBC. This was so BA, badass, right?
Okay, I doubt anybody remembers these, but we.
I remembered this. I forgot about it.
Together in Shatrath and doing this. So if you change your speed to walking when you fly, it doesn't matter. You're still going at your flying speed.
But it affects your
when the
landing
flying
animation.
mount lands, it will do its landing
In slow
animation
motion.
in slow-mo. Some of them look awesome, like all the Drakes. It's a fun little thing. We really enjoyed it back in the day.
Slow-mo.
I did.
Yeah, I figured that out too. I don't know who figured it out or if somebody told me, but I used to do that in Burning Crusade. So that was funny that I had forgotten
Again,
that.
This doesn't work on retail anymore.
Doesn't. This is one of the greatest comments. He's like, it doesn't work on retail anymore. Probably why I don't play retail anymore.
Probably why I don't play retail now.
He gets my thumbs up just for that comment right there.
Number 7, Enchanting Bank doesn't work.
No more Enchanter. Yeah.
Yeah, this one sucks.
That one
And
does
it
suck.
Sucks hard. Most of us probably have a level 5 bank tune that holds all of our shit. but
Level
also
1 bank tune.
disenchants the things that won't sell. Sadly, this gets nerfed in TBC. It now requires a certain level of enchanting to disenchant items. Scaling with the
Yeah.
level of the item you want to disenchant.
That totally
I
sucks.
think TBC gear caps out at requiring 300 enchanting, and lower level TBC stuff starts at like 200 or 225, something like that. Got a level of tune just to be a disenchanter now. Shit.
Shit. I love that. He's like,
Wait, PvP gloves and
shit.
set effects change. This one is really interesting. So if you remember the PvP gear in Classic, all of it has effects on the gloves, and the set bonuses also have an effect. TBC gear is no different, but almost all of the effects change. I actually went through and checked all of them. It was very tedious and annoying. I'm not going to read them all out, but I will list all the changes in the description if you're curious. Classes with multiple sets would also commonly mix sets for the extra Brazil.
yeah, yes, 100%. On my Disc Priest in Arena, I would mix the different sets to get double resilience. My Disc Priest was so packed with resilience that I would duel rogues and kill rogues just because they couldn't kill me. You get so much resilience as a priest that you literally are like a walking tank. Like it's crazy. Like I literally could duel rogues and beat them. Now these aren't the best rogues probably, but I would duel rogues and very commonly I would defeat them just because I would fear them, throw up Shadow Word Pain, and when they finally got on me, I would have Renew ticking and I'd have Bubble up, and they're trying to hit through my Bubble, they're trying to hit through Renew, they're trying to hit through all my resilience, and then once they get through all that, I just throw a Fear, Shadow Word. And you got to remember too, if you're a Night Elf Priest, guess what you have? You have Instant Cast Star Shards. Now remember, Instant Cast Star Shards is added in Burning Crusade. It doesn't exist in Wrath of the Lich King. It's taken away and given to Druids, by the way. Fuck them Druids. Actually, I think Druids already had Starfall before that, but Star Shards is an instant cast. It's another dot you're going to have as a priest. If you're a Night Elf Priest, all you people who are like dissing on my Night Elf Priest, I roll Night Elf Priest all the time. Love Night Elf Priest. Love Shadowmeld Drink. Love star shards. And if I go up against a rogue one-on-one, you know, he's in for trouble, man. Unless he knows his business. Now, if he knows if he's a really good rogue, of course he will defeat me. But if he's not, if he's just an average rogue, he might be surprised by what he gets into if he tries to jump on my priest's butt, man. But yeah, resilience is just so huge.
Like a resto druid wearing 2-piece boomkin set and 2-piece resto set. Some of the new effects are also really nice and can have a noticeable effect in PvP or even PvE.
There it is, Dragon Buff dropped. I didn't even see it.
The Rogue's Glove effect, giving deadly throw and interrupt. Yes,
there it is.
I've forgotten about this one, and I've taken a lot of shit for it.
Okay, we got the Dragon Buff, sweet.
Hunters get to keep their multi-shot damage bonus on the gloves.
Yep.
Actually, it goes up to 5% now. Can be some pretty nice uses for this. The nice thing is, gloves are cheap, so you can get arena PvP gloves rather easy.
Yeah, they're not too bad.
Spell ranks move onto bars automatically.
This is just, yeah, this is a no-brainer.
Now this one I bet you forgot.
I didn't forget this.
But, alright, quality of life change here. In Classic, when you learn a new spell, it goes into your spell book and then you can put it wherever. In TBC, it will automatically update the current rank on your spell bar.
But to take that a step further, some spells in vanilla do update automatically. Not all of them, but some of them do.
Into the new rank you just learned.
But in TBC, really the big ones that didn't were hunters, man. If you were a hunter, you were constantly having to drag Arcane Shot, Serpent Sting, Concut, any arrow that you had that had a rank on it, you constantly had to drag that spell back out. Or you can do what I do, which takes care of that for you, is you can create a macro. And then you don't have to worry about it. So you create a macro that just says something like Serpent Sting here. I say clear target, cast Serpent Sting. This cast Serpent Sting will always cast the highest ranked version. Now, if I didn't want to do that, I could say cast, rank 1. I'm not sure if it's to the end. I think it is. And it would cast rank 1. But, if you do it like this, you put that as a macro, then you don't have to worry about it. You're always going to be casting the highest rank of the spell if that's what you want, I don't even use that macro, I don't think, do I? I'm surprised that I use that one. I do. Yeah, I guess I don't care too much about the spammage on these, but... So give props out to Big Bobbed Boy, because this was a pretty decent video.
To get people away.
I've seen so many videos on things you forgot about TBC or things you're going to see in TBC, and most of the stuff's pretty clear, and I already knew it, but he had a few things in here I'd forgot about.
Downranking, I don't know. But this also doesn't mean shit to you if you're a war or rogue, since all your skills just have the one rank. Alright, here it is. Number 10. The honor grind is totally different.
It's very different.
Okay, now I know a lot of people hate the honor grind in Classic. I have been there. It completely changes in TBC. Honor is now a currency and you get battleground tokens. That's not the part we forgot. What I think a lot of people forgot was how shitty it actually was.
Mm-hmm.
It was mostly...
It's a heavy grind.
Vanilla,
it's a heavy grind.
Downgrade in a few ways. The nicest thing about the one in vanilla was, once you do it, you're done. That's it. You don't... Moving during Flame Wreath. Yeah, there's this collective misremembering about how Flame Wreath actually works. I don't know what it is. It's a mechanic during the Shade of Iran fight in Karzan. People say, don't move during Flame Wreath. But it was actually, don't move during Flame Wreath. So you want to move as much as possible during Flame Wreath in order to avoid damage. Yeah, Shade of Iran was a tricky bitch. And that's going to be all of them. So which ones did I get you with? I know.
So yeah, I didn't remember the move during the Flame Wreath. I didn't remember that at all. So, oh, good times, good times. All right, so we're gonna knock out. We've got the Night Watch. We also have Morladim, kill Morladim, which I don't know if I can solo it, but we'll list some help if we need it. The Night Watch, we can do that one, and then after that, I'm not sure. I'm probably gonna hit Desolate. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna hit Desolus, I think, in preparation for my grind to 37, which is what we're shooting for here. 37 will have my two We'll have my new epic gloves, we'll have a new epic bow, and we'll have my new weapon that are all going to allow me to do quite a bit of damage versus undead. And I'm going to try grinding undead and see how that works for me XP-wise. Just for fun, just for something totally different. Because it is totally different. I've never ever tried to spec as a hunter undead slayer. That's what we're going to be. We're going to be... What is my name anyway? Shybor. We're going to be Shybor and the undead slayer. The undead hunter. The undead slayer hunter. I don't know. I don't know. We need a name for that. Shyborn Undead Killer. That's stupid. Stupid names. We need a title. They need to put titles in the game. After I kill like 10,000 undead. You can literally kill, and I talked about it before, but you could actually, once you hit like level 48, you can go to Sorrow Hill in Eastern Plaguelands, or Western Plaguelands, and you can literally just kill skeletons from there all the way to 60. 48 to 60 in the same spot. You could do it if you wanted to. It would take a while, but you could definitely do it. You'd have a shit ton of rune cloth, I can tell you that. Double kill. That should have been like double kill right there, right? Double kill. Let's see if we've got it. No, wrong folder. Wait. We don't have double kill? Come on.
Ultra kill.
Ooh. I'm gonna have to add that to one of my things, man. Is this a mage? Let me just piss off this mage just for fun. Boom! It looked like I just crushed those wolves, but of course I didn't do all the damage there. Alright. Having too much fun today. We're stuck in a fence. Let's fight our way through all these bombs. Where is my pet? He seems to have left me. My pet still left me. Come on, Hopper. What you doing, buddy? I just hit way too my hunter hits too hard. My pet cannot hold aggro off of me because I hit too hard. And I'm using a shitty bow. It's pretty funny. I mean, I've got the highest rank of Growl right now, and I'm using a level 20 bow, and I'm level 32, and I'm still pulling thread away from my pet. And my pet's got... Ooh, you know why? Because my Growl was turned off. I'm a noob. Even so, I still pull thread a lot of times. We'll see. He does have the higher rank Growl now. I think he's up to 4. Yeah, Growl rank 4, so hopefully now he won't be pulling... I won't be pulling thread off. But it wasn't... When I had Growl rank 3, I was pulling thread quite a bit. But I just got 4 pretty recently. Also with the Dragon buff, I crit so often that also accounts for a lot of that me pulling aggro business. So even my pet has the rallying cry of the Dragon Slayer. That's cool. I wasn't sure if my pet was even out. I'm glad he was. I didn't even realize that the rallying cry of the Dragon Slayer affected pets. I'm a noob yet again. Ooh, Dingorama. Level 32. Yep. I do. Oh wait, I don't. I don't actually. Let's love. Not yet. Yeah, but yeah. You could definitely solo at 34, no problem. You just kill his ads and go back and debuff him and kill him. Wouldn't be hard. Oh, okay. Got Mason in the house. Yeah, I don't have Morbid Fell yet. I don't think. No, I just have good old Morladim. Morladim. Now what you do, put my pet on aggressive. And what we're gonna do is try to pull these guys away if we can.
You can kiss your ass goodbye.
Yeah, you just need someone to kite him out like I did there. Boom!
Hail to the night.
Nice. Alright, so yeah, let me finish this plague spreader and then we'll turn these in. They should send me on the Morbid Fell pretty soon. It's tough to solo, but definitely doable. total fail right there. Damn it. Come on, Hopper. He's stuck. I think he's stuck up there. You jackass. Poor Hopper. He doesn't parkour too well. Parkour is not his thing. Totally hit the wrong mob there, man. I'm playing like a moron right now. That's all right. Peekaboo. Peekaboo. Okay, now we... Okay, 2 quests in Darkshire to turn in. Let's go, let's go! Run like the wind. Oh, sure. All we gotta do is get to level 37. At 37, we'll have the bow of searing arrows. We'll have a couple other items, so... I'm really excited to hit 37, but I'm still 5 levels away. But we're gonna try to correct that today. Need to finish that quest and get the different quiver, just because this one's so damn ugly. I hate this quiver. It's like white. It's just... It's hideous. It's hideous. It's hideous. Yes, Morpheus. Yes, this quiver is hideous. Yes. Alright.
I buy it. Be careful. You need something? Hello.
Moradim. Speak with somebody in Darkshire. Oh, nice. Finally, the quiver of the night watch. Yes, Morpheus. Yes, the quiver of the night watch. Finally. All right. I don't have to wear this ugly quiver that I have, which I hate. It's so ugly. What is this worth? 2 silver. All right. Plus, it actually holds more arrows. Woohoo! Look at her roll. Look at her go.
Greetings. Go with honor.
There we go. Look at that quiver. So much nicer than that other quiver I had. Alright. So, we still gotta turn that one quest back in. Is there any other quests here? That's it? That's it? That's it? Ah, for the love of God. Now we gotta run back over there again. It's a good thing I run pretty fast. I could actually fly over here and run back. But I don't know. I run pretty quick, so we'll just run. Ah, Zalcini! Zalcini the Grinch! What's up, Zalcin? Just haven't seen you in a while. Are you ready, Zalcin, for the PvP grind in Burning Crusade? I kind of had forgotten how much of a grind it is in the Burning Crusade. Like, early on when I started doing, like, Battlegrounds and stuff, I was like, oh, man. You know, you kind of forget. You need, like, 75,000 honor, like, 30 marks from this battleground, 15 marks from that other battleground, 20 from here, and 30 from there. You know? And that's just for one character. Man, imagine trying to gear, like, 3 or 4 characters for Arena in the same season. It would be a lot of work. Luckily, I probably will only be gearing at most 2 characters. So it shouldn't be a big deal. Dude, that's sorry, Zolson. That sucks, man. That's not good. Your last gig kind of just dropped off? Man, that sucks, man. I'm sorry to hear that. But it doesn't cost that much to play WoW, man. Just find, you gotta find something. You can't let work get in the way of playing WoW. You just can't. You can't. Ready, check. I'm ready. Yeah, I know. Schedule's going to be different. Yep. Yeah, luckily my schedule's pretty much been the same for the past like 6 years. Yeah, 7, we don't care. I guess we can grab this shit. I guess we can grab it. Sleepy. Sleepy, sleep. Fail. Fail. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, she doesn't want to... Huh. Weird. She didn't want to jump off that edge for some reason. Man, something's missing. There we go. Oh no. Boom! Mow him over. Mow him over. Line him up. Shoot him down. What's up, Matthew? Hey, man, there's nothing like playing a good old hunter, right? Hunters are always fun. I play lots of classes, and but hunter was my main back in the original game. And back in vanilla, I played vanilla, and it was my main, along with priest. So yeah, so I've always loved hunter, and in Burning Crusade, hunter's going to be really good. So hunter's very good in Burning Crusade. So I want to get this hunter to 60, so we can do some arena in Burning Crusade. Let's head over to. So I still don't have any more quests here, apparently. Let me check my log. No, that's it. I think we're going to head to Desolus, to be honest. What's my heart at? Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do Ashenvale or Desolus or both. Yeah, thanks for stopping by, Matthew. I stream quite a bit. Don't have a lot of people watching me, but hey, it's always good times. Always grinding out some different things. Still have the dragon buff up, so we don't really want to waste that. I might help you a bit. What do you mean? Oh, you're really new to WoW, but it's fun. Yeah, Dark Age of Camelot. Hey, my friend Nathan Napalm is playing Dark Age of Camelot right now. You want to check out his channel if you're interested in jumping into his guild. I know he's looking for some people to probably jump in and play some Dark Age of Camelot on the, what is it, on the public server? I never played Dark Age of Camelot, and I thought about jumping in with Nathan, but, you know, the graphics aren't that great, and it's a little bit older, and I have a lot of stuff I want to do on these characters here. But if you go to the Nathan Napalm here, he's doing some Dark Age of Camelot on the Phoenix server, I think. So, and I think on his community here, you can join him on his, well, not that channel. That's his, don't disregard the nude. He's like, actually, I guess he's doing some sort of the channel where he's working out to get into shape. But, you know, here's some information about Dark Age of Camelot that they're playing on the Phoenix server. So, if you're interested in doing some of that. Yeah, but I'm always streaming WoW and playing some more. I don't like retail though. It's mostly just classic. And before this, we were doing a lot of private server stuff. And Zalson knows. I met Zalson playing, private servers. Albion side. See, that means nothing to me, Matthew. I have no idea what that means. Like, I don't know anything about Dark Age of Camelot. I know that it was really good for PvP, and I watched a few of the PvP videos from back in the day, and it looked fun. It looked really fun, but I didn't want to pick it up right now because I'm trying to get about 3 different characters to 60 here before the Burning Crusade comes out. So I got a lot of work to do. So yeah, me and Zalson had a ton of fun in private servers together. Level 5500, nice. I'm only level 32, but man, I've got some good gear waiting for me. At 37, I've got the bow searing arrows. I got some other stuff too. Oh. Right. Are you lost most of the time? Well, just, yeah. Okay. Yeah, oh, don't knock me off. Sometimes the bow will grab a hold of you there. Yeah, just, you know, get in the stream. Sometimes you have questions, and, you know, and I also have a Discord, but I don't, I don't publish the Discord a whole lot. Let's see. But if I can help you and you ask questions in the Discord too, I usually will answer those as well. So if anybody's interested, it's pretty dead Discord. I mean, it's just some people that you know have watched my stream for a long time, so you'll get kind of the usual suspects, so to speak, in there. Checo lad. Okay. Yeah, I'm just trying to get this hunter up to 60. This is Zalson. Yeah, Zalson. You remember, like, didn't I run a hunter? Zalson, when we first met, I think I was playing a hunter. It was either a hunter or probably a paladin. And Volya just didn't ever want to stick to classic. He likes retail for some reason. Like, he played classic for a bit, and then he was back to retail. But Volya was he was a big dual boxer. I mean, he was dual boxing. Yeah, I have a video on my channel, Zalson. Check it out. First time I played on private servers, right? Let's see. I know Hunter. I don't know if this is gonna come up or not, because I have a lot of Hunter videos. Here it is. WoW Vanilla Hunter gameplay 4 years ago. Check out that weather system. This is my Hunter River. Oh, I missed that name. I missed that name, dude. You know? Wow, this video has 2,800 views. That's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, that was the first time I really played the Paladin that much, and I got really into Protection Paladin, and it was kind of a new thing for me, so it was really fun. Oh, Jesus, I don't even have the fly path. Wow. Yeah, but there was this video, and there was also another one. So there was this video, and then there was... Let's see, let's do vanilla. I thought there was one more. Yeah, this one's from 4 years ago. Then there was another one where I was out in... Gosh, what was it? I wonder if it has Kronos in the name, because it was on Kronos. I think Kronos was the first private server I ever played. Here, this one. And there was this. This is one of the first videos too. Yeah, same character though. I think this was the second video I did. What's funny about this video is I do kill a mage in here. Watch this. I'm just killing in Arathi. And I'm shadow melded here. I'm talking to somebody. I don't know who. No, I'm messing around with the frill density. I'm messing around with the graphics. Again, now, a mage walks by, and a 36 mage. Why I didn't realize 4 levels higher than me, and I just decided to take this mage out. This obviously wasn't you playing a mage, Zelson. Look, mage is already almost dead. Of course, the mage unfortunately got a couple raptors on her. Although some of the raptors are attacking my pet. So she did Nova and got my pet in the raptors, but I'm still shooting her. Almost dead. Almost dead. She blinks. Then she takes throws a health pot in. Managed to aggro 2 more raptors, which is really funny because I wouldn't think at level 36 she would have aggroed those level 30 raptors. It goes to show you once again that on the private servers the aggro range was pretty big, bigger than it was in a lot of the classic areas that I played in. Now the mage is getting low again. Threw up her shield, mana shield or whatever it's called. Then she Nova'd again. Almost dead. Blinked again. And at this point I give up because she blinks and I can't get to her. So I think I didn't get the kill, but watch for the honor to come up. Right there, honor plus 129. So the 36 mage bit the dust. So that was always kind of a fun video. I certainly wasn't doing that video to do PvP or anything. It just happened that mage walked by and I was like, yeah, I'm just going to kill this 36 mage. And I did. Alright, off to Ashenvale, I guess. I can't believe I haven't been to Ashenvale yet. And if I'd known I actually dropped the quest. I had a follow-up quest. I wonder if we should do the escort to Ashen. No, that's too slow. Let's not do the escort. Let's not do the Sleeping Druid quest because it's kind of slow and annoying. I guess I can't jump on the lamppost. Parkour! 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 Oh yeah, that was some good parkour. Like a Russian name. Maiva. Sounds kind of Russian or Czech. I love Darkshore. Darkshore is such a cool looking zone. It's my favorite. It's probably my favorite all-time favorite zone in WoW is this one. For Classic. I mean, not for all of WoW, but just for vanilla. Yeah, that sucks about your jobs, Olsen. I hope you find something else, man. I know what it's like to be out of work. When I was out of work, I guess the last time I was out of work was like 6 years ago when they closed down the office. I worked at a company that actually was owned by, they were bought out by another company, and they actually shut down the office I worked at. They completely, everybody lost their jobs because everybody got laid off, and it happened quickly. It was just like company got bought out, and then within like literally like 3 weeks later or 4 weeks later, they basically said, we're closing the office. You guys are all laid off. I was like, what? That sucks. Yeah. Yeah, it's always good. Take a break off, man. Take some time. Just plan it out. Plan like when you come back and start looking, just plan out where you're gonna look. And it sucked for me because I didn't have any family or anybody nearby, and I didn't have a lot of extra cash just lying around. So, I mean, it was like 3 months until I started working where I'm at now. So, paying my rent for 3 months and all the bills I had for 3 months was pretty awful. Yeah. That's why it's always nice to have if you can have like a 5,000 or even better yet, like $10,000 just extra cash lying around. Of course, it's not easier said than done, you know. So if something like that happens, you got somebody to live on for at least a little while. Give yourself a chance to get a new job. Never been a huge fan of Ashenvale quests because there are a lot of running around. Desolus is a little bit better. Cape Coral. Yeah, my sister lives in Cape Coral, Elson. If you move to Cape Coral, you'll be a lot closer to where I'm at. Cape Coral's about 2 hours from where I am, I think. I need to go down and visit my sister. I haven't done that in years. It literally has been years since I visited my sister down at Cape Coral. I saw a picture recently of my sister's daughter, and I couldn't believe it. How much she looks like an adult. She went from being this little tiny, like, 4-foot girl to being like a 5-foot, 6-inch an adult. I was like, what the hell? Time flies, man. I'm getting old. That's the real issue, I think. Getting old. Okay, he still has a quest, but I don't know if I want to do it. It is an easy quest. I don't think I'm going to do that one. Let's just keep going. Yeah.
Elune Adore.
What brings you here? Hello, farewell.
Yeah, see, these quests are already still pretty low.
I am honored.
This one doesn't even show up. It's so low. Yeah, I think Desolus is better. I think I should just head to Desolus. I don't really think that any of these quests are going to probably be,
Ishnu Allah.
I'm not sure if they're going to be worth it.
Good luck, friend.
Nah. Let me check the vendor here real quick. I don't know if it's here. General goods.
I am honored. Go in peace.
Not that one. And we've got trade goods. This is who I think I wanted.
Ishnu Dal Dieb.
Lesser strength. I don't think my priest has this. She probably has that, but we'll buy it just in case she doesn't. And then over here we've got expert leatherwork.
Hello. Be
All right.
careful.
We need to find the artist in leatherworker. I think there's one in Iron Forge, but I'm not sure. Level what? 38? Shit, 38.
My goods are of the highest quality. Good luck.
33. Yeah, Desolus it is, I think. Off to Desolus. Come on, girl, run. I always love these little hidden spots. I always feel like if I'm like a rogue or something, or somebody I could slip in there and just PvP gank people. But whatever, it's just funny. Follow the lighted path. Giant Stalker shoulders are so ugly. Like the ugliest shoulders in the game. Whoever like made these shoulders for a hunter, what person in their right mind thinks that a hunter would run around with this atrocity on their shoulders? God. It is hideous. Hideous. Where are you going, Julian? You're going the wrong way. I have not heard of Chromicraft's awesome. What is that? Chromicraft? I haven't heard of that one. I always go the wrong way out of there. I don't know why. I missed a jump. What the heck? So it's Wrath of the Lich King, right? Wrath of the Lich King server. Chromicraft. I don't know. The problem with those servers is they're all about the reason that people run those servers is to make money. So they spin those servers up, Zelst, and then they sell gold on them to make money. So I don't know. I'd rather just play Burning Crusade Classic than that. Level cap is only 29. Jesus. Yeah, I really have no interest in playing a private server right now. It would be cool if we could get a private server that actually wasn't a bunch of people just trying to make money off of us. Which is fine. I mean, I understand why they do it. I mean, it costs money to run the servers and everything. But still, it's like, I don't know. Not sure that's something I'd want to do. I want to run up here and get this flight path, but I'd rather not waste my dragon buff doing that. So we're going to skip it for now. I only have 59 minutes left in the dragon buff. I'd rather use that killing people. Yeah, it was pretty good stream by Cargos, a couple days ago. And like I said, I don't watch a lot of streams, but I actually watched that. It was one of the first ones I've ever watched, probably in the past. It's probably the first one I've ever watched where I actually watched the whole stream. It was about 2 hours long, and I watched the whole thing while I was playing the game last night. And one of the things they were discussing a lot was, is there a lack of hype for TBC? And I think that the answer from most of these guys who are all hardcore, classic WoW, hardcore players, hardcore WoW, TBC, they're all like, in the beta and playing the hell out of it, and they're all very excited about TBC. But their comments were all pretty much unanimous that the hype for TBC Classic is not the same hype. It isn't as much hype as there was for Classic. And actually, Cargos, he had a thought on to why he thinks that that's the case, and I agree with him 100%. He said basically, well, in Classic WoW, you're starting off fresh. Everything's brand new. You're a level 1 character. Everybody's starting off at the same playing field. With Burning Crusade, if you just roll your characters into the Burning Crusade, you're not starting over again. You're starting with what you had, in Classic WoW. I mean, you could start off fresh, but most people won't. Most people have spent a ton of time on the characters that they played through Classic, and they want to continue leveling them on through the Burning Crusade. They don't want to start over from level 1 and have to level all the way through Classic just to get to the Burning Crusade, because then they'll be so far behind the curve. And because of that, people don't have the same amount of hype, because it's like, well, I've already played this character, I've already done all this, and now I've got to level through all this. It's an interesting point he made, and I actually, in a way, I totally agree with him, actually. But I think the other thing that Cargo said, which was really interesting, and I didn't really agree with him on it, which, was just fine, is that he felt like that he fell in love in the last couple of weeks. He's been playing tons of Arena, Burning Crusade Arena. And he's completely fallen in love with it. I don't think Cargos has ever really been a hardcore arena player. And so it's pretty new to him. Come on. You want a piece of me? Peace you shall have. See ya. And he kind of fell in love with Arena. So he's been playing Arena pretty much nonstop for the past week. And what he said was that when he was leveling his character up in TBC, it felt like not the same as vanilla. Like when you're leveling up in vanilla WoW or classic WoW, the leveling is kind of the journey. I mean, the leveling is really fun, and there's a lot that goes on. It's a very long process leveling from 1 to 60. You can't just do it in a day or two. It takes, it takes most people months. It takes most people months. And if you're really hardcore and you're just grinding quests 8 hours a day every day, it's still going to take a lot of people days, 3 or 4 or 5 days. And that's just non-stop playing. Hold on a second. My wife is asking me a question, so I'm going to run out there and actually talk to her. So I'll be right back, guys. All right, sorry about that. So I don't remember where we were, but I was saying Kargos was talking about how he felt that he was playing, he was playing a lot of arena, and he felt that like when he was leveling his character and he was like level 62 or 63, he because he loves arena so much, he felt like the leveling process wasn't the journey anymore. It was just the block, a roadblock to getting to where he wanted to be, which was endgame, so that he could do PvP in arena. And when he said that, I gotta admit it was a little bit of a annoying to hear that, because that's what most MMOs are to people. Most MMOs, the leveling experience is just something you have to do. It's like a roadblock. It's like a stepping stone. It's like people don't view it as part of the game in a way that it's like the fun part of the game. It's just like, well, you have to do this tedious leveling and go through all this shit and learn how to play your character and get all these abilities. And finally, once you reach max level, then you can do the fun stuff. Then you can do raids and dungeons and whatever and PvP. And I don't like that. And that's the way retail is. And I really dislike that. So when Cargo said that, it was kind of a... I mean, I understand his point. I completely understand his point. But I disagree with it 100%. If you guys have leveled in Burning Crusade, leveling from 60 to 70 in Burning Crusade is not easy either. It's pretty... I mean, if you don't have... Let's say if you come out of Classic WoW and you don't have, like, raid gear, which most of my characters won't, because I haven't really done any raiding. So, and you're going to the Burning Crusade, it's not going to be super easy. You're not just going to be blowing through mobs. You're not. It's actually going to be, fairly difficult. You might even die several times, in Hellfire Ramparts just trying to do the quests. So there's nothing wrong with that. And the leveling experience, I think, is really, really good. And one of the guys on his stream, and I cannot remember his name, Def Camp, I'll find it here in a second. Hold on a second. Def Camp Melderon. The other guy in his stream, his name is Melderon. And Melderon, and I don't know Melderon, like I said, I don't watch a lot of Kargos' streaming really. But Melderon's an older guy and he plays Warlock, and his thought process, the way he views World of Warcraft and the way he likes to play MMOs is very similar to the way I like to play MMOs. I could just tell. He was talking about how much he enjoyed the leveling in the Burning Crusade and how people shouldn't skip the leveling in Burning Crusade. They shouldn't like just fly through it and think it's like just this boring roadblock to endgame, Who is this? Mara Boost. No, that's okay. Wow, what, for free? I don't know. I just ran in here and he's like, "You want Mara Boost?" I'm not gonna pay for it. If you want to run me through Mara, just for the hell of it. I don't pay people to boost me. All right, let's get going. So, yeah, and Melderon was talking about how the leveling in TBC is really fun, and the quests are actually really fun. And there's a lot of good gear. If you guys don't know, there's actually some really good gear you can get in the quests as you're leveling up. That's really good gear, And the experience of leveling is actually fun, and you'll learn the zones, and you'll learn some of the lore, and you really shouldn't skip that. And it's really fun. And so that was an interesting thing that Cargo said, and I wasn't really too keen on that. I can understand his point that if you're just trying to get to end game in the Burning Crusade to do arena, then yeah, I mean, you're going to view the leveling experience as just kind of blah, I don't want to do this. It's just a roadblock to where you're trying to go. And then they even went a step further, and someone said, well, maybe Blizzard will make just an arena server. And again, and there was another guy in the stream, and I don't remember his name. He was I don't know if he was a British guy or something. And he's like, well, arena is just part of the game. It's part of WoW. Just like doing dungeons are part of WoW. Just like doing quests are part of WoW. And it seems wrong to start stripping things out or tearing them up and putting them into a separate thing as a standalone, because it's all part of what makes WoW WoW. So, and I kind of agree with that. I don't think we should be tearing the game apart and saying, well, here's just arena. And we're just going to make a server that all it is you just log in and you're automatically level 70 and you're doing arena. I'm not sure if I'm a big... I understand why people might want that, but I'm not really on board with that. I think you should earn your way. I mean, part of the experience of leveling through and getting all your honor gear and getting into arena and getting rank 1 and all that is a process. And it's a process that's not necessarily easy. It might be grindy and it might require you to do a lot of stuff, but that's part of the game. It's what makes the game fun. And when you start trying to shortcut everything, what you end up with is retail WoW. Right? You end up with retail WoW. And who likes retail WoW? I know I don't. All right, what do we want, guys? We got another talent point. We can't get into Frenzy yet, unfortunately. We got 2 more points, which of course should be improved, man, Pat. Yeah. We could do Intimidation. But no. Yeah, let's do Intimidation, just for fun. Intimidation's a nice ability, and I gotta get used to using it, especially for PvP purposes. Although in Burning Crusade, I'm not rolling Beast Mastery. Although I made... You know, they say for Arena early on in the season, Beast Mastery is good because you're not going to have a lot of resilience. So you can just, you know, pop Bestial Wrath, and you can just kind of do a, you know, face roll Bestial Wrath comp team and just blow through teams really quickly. But then once people start to get resilience, you know, they're not going to die so quick to that type of a blow up comp. Why do I feels like I've got so few quests here? We got just this one and that's it? I gotta go pick up all these other ones. We're gonna lose our dragon buff. No, for the love of God. But yeah, yeah. So for Burning Crusade, I mean, I'll be running a marksman build. I probably won't run Beast Mastery. Hi, babe. Oh, wait. Where are you going? Okay. All right, my wife was saying something. But yeah, I'll be running a marksman build. And I've got a lot of skilling up to do because I have never done a lot of hunter arena. I've done very little at all, you know, very little. So I'm a complete noob as a hunter in arena. So that's going to be really interesting, you know, getting kind of skilling up. And I have no designs or grandiose plans of being some sort of an amazing arena hunter. I don't. I'm just doing it for fun, just to see how far we can get, and we'll see what happens.
Greetings. Be careful.
We will see what happens. It's kind of dumb of me me to be running around like this. I should just use the dragon buff just to kill some mobs because I can kill mobs really quickly, and with the dragon buff I can really kill them fast. So let's go grind some demons for the time being. There's also some good chests over here, some good loot boxes. So let's do that as well. Just to burn out, you know, use the dragon buff while we still have it. Oh, I don't have track demons. Damn. Let me crack open this Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola! Intimidation. What do I use for intimidation? That's a great question. What keybind? Hmm. Druid. I'm seeing I don't remember my keybinds for intimidation. I kind of have an idea what it might be. This is Volya. Look, Cargos. Zolson, look. Volya's like, how do I get into Searing Gorge? I'm like, Volya, go here. I made that image for him. Oh, man. Too funny. Alright, yeah, I know what it is. Alright, so what do we got? We got Shifty. Bingo. There we go. Intimidation. Remember that? I did a screenshot for him and go here to get in. Still have the screenshot. Funny. Nope, this is not bartender. I just have an add-on. This is just an add-on called, I'll show you in a second. This is just an add-on called Beardley's Diablo Orbs Classic. That's all this, this whole bottom section is this add-on, Beardley's Diablo Orbs Classic. Other than that, the rest of the bars are just normal. Like the bars on the right side of the screen are completely, just normal. I wasn't sure if my pet could make it down here. Alright, we're gonna head over here because there's some chests around these buildings that we're gonna go ahead and maybe loot some of these just for fun. Maybe we'll get a good green or maybe we'll get lucky. Get a blue or something. I could use some mana potions, so that would be nice as well. Let's see, there's a chest here and here. Okay, no chest here. There usually isn't a chest here. The chests that I usually find are the ones up here and here. These two spots are the ones where I usually... Oh, and the chest down in the tents here by the centaurs, I usually find a few chests down here as well. So you're chest hunting, which it's not always a bad idea to maybe take a peek and see if the chests are there. Sometimes they have decent items. Oh, notice that guy who wanted to boost me in Mara, and I said, "Hey, for free?" Notice how he didn't message me back. He's just randomly messaging people in Desolace, asking them if they need a boost because he's trying to make money. I'm like, whatever. You know where you can take your money, man. And the reason that so many people are doing that, Zolson, the reason that so many people are boosting trying to get gold is because everything, the inflation is so ridiculous. That everything costs so much money that people can't afford it. So they have to come up with ways to make money just so they can afford stuff. Because so many people are buying gold that it's driving the price of everything on the server up with inflation. And it's crazy, man. It's absolutely crazy. But it also forces people to do stuff like boost people for gold because they can't afford to buy stuff that they need. Like regions they need, consumables they need for raids and stuff like that are so expensive. Even Ben Ken was just here yesterday saying he only had like 90 gold on all his characters. I was like, what? You only got 90 gold? You know? It's because everything's so damned expensive. So that's another reason why you see more boosting going on, because people are just trying to come up with ways to make money. Oh man, look at that gouge you did on me. That was epic. Just no chest here either. So far we're 0 for 3 on chests. The one chest that is the most commonly up is the one over here. Let's see if it's up. Like, what does Elmara boost? How many hours do I play a day? Oh, not that. I don't know. Like, there's a chest right there. That's the one that's. This is the one that's most commonly up. Um, Not that much. I mean, I would say I play on average about 2 to 3 hours a day, and then on the weekends I play more. So on the weekends, usually I'll play like maybe 5 hours a day, depending on what me and my wife are doing. If we go out and do stuff or not, I might not play that much. So. So yeah, I'd say if you look at if you just look at my streams, you can see that they're usually like during the weekdays they're like 2 3 hour streams, and then on the weekends maybe longer. I was really hoping to get some mana. Oh, well, I got the lesser ones. I guess it's better than nothing. Come on, Hopper, can you make it down here? No, looks like he's stuck. Oh, no, there he is. He magically appeared. I have no mana. I am out of the mana. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, that was a little bit damaged. Not too bad. Grind is real. Oh, that was a great feign death. So I used feign death there. It was the first time I've ever used it, and my character didn't even fall down. She just kind of didn't really do anything, but the mob did drop threat, so I don't know. Maybe I was moving and stood up instantly? No idea. $19 on Dragon Buff. Hey Joe, how's it going, man? Haven't seen you in a while. Yeah, I mean that's all I'm doing right now is I'm just trying to get characters that I want to play in TBC ready to play in TBC. You know, they're not level 60, you know, so I'm just trying to get their professions up, trying to get their stuff up. You've been enjoying Project Diablo? What is Project Diablo? Is that the Diablo 2, right? Yeah, I gotcha. Do what you got to do, man. You want to play WoW? Play. If you don't, you're watching here and there, lurking. That's good. Yeah, I played Diablo 2 when it first came out. It was a fun game. But it's that whole isometric view, which I can't have a hard time doing that nowadays. I have a hard time playing any game. Like, I played Red Dead Redemption. I paid $40 to play Red Dead Redemption, you know, a week ago. And I had a blast. I mean, I played like 5 hours. And I loved it. And I had a blast playing Red Dead Redemption. And I haven't played it since. And the reason is, it's just, I like games that have other people, that have real people in them, you know? Like, I like that there's literally, like, hundreds of people in my guild, and at any moment I can just, I see them talking all the time. I can talk to them. One guy just sent my paladin some free ore. That interaction with real people is what makes MMOs fun for me. Be having real people in the game. Doing groups of real people. There's something. I mean, it's something about that. It's like if I feel like I'm playing a game that isn't real people, I don't know. It's just because it's just solo, Zolson. Oh, I'm glad you can play soon, Roger that. It's just playing by myself gets kind of boring, Zolson. I mean, Red Dead. I had a blast playing Red Dead. I'll play it. I'll play it again at some point because I did have a lot of fun playing Red Dead Redemption. Well, there's an online server in Red Dead Redemption, but I haven't joined the online server because I figured I should learn how to play the game first. But I mean, honestly, what would I do in multiplayer in Red Dead? I mean, what would I even do? I don't want to play a version of the game where I'm going up against other people. I don't want to do like a PvP where I'm trying to kill people. I mean, it has that Deadeye thing where you kind of freeze combat and mark targets and then shoot them. That doesn't seem like that'd be really much fun in a PvP type setting. So, and I have no interest in PvPing in Red Dead. So I'm not sure what you would do with other people. What would you do? I'd have to research that and watch some videos on how people play on the online server. Honestly, Zolson, I thought the way things were going, I might have a lot more free time than I have had, if you know what I mean. But that hasn't happened, so I don't have I don't have all the free time I thought might be coming my way. So, maybe one day I will, but right now, I don't have as much free time as I used to. So, it's more role play in Java. It's more role playing. Which would be kind of, maybe okay, but, I enjoy playing WoW. The games I enjoy the most are MMOs. I like MMOs. I like fantasy-based MMOs the most. So, let's see if we can find some chests over here. But it felt like it was like throwaway, if you know what I mean, Zolson. Like I'm playing Red Dead, but ooh, fortuitous pet ding. But it was a tactical ding, as Phil likes to say. But I feel like it's almost like wasted time. It's like I spent 2 or 3 hours playing Red Dead Redemption. What do I get out of it? I mean, it's fun, but it's not like I've progressed any. I guess I've progressed my character a little bit. But I'd almost rather read a book or draw or play my guitar almost than spend it on Red Dead. Whereas in WoW, it's a little different. I mean, I'm progressing these characters. It feels like I'm getting, they're evolving. And I feel like I'm getting a little bit more out of the game, if that makes sense. So, I feel like my time is given back more to me in progression, I guess. I don't know if that really makes a lot of sense, but... Or maybe what I'm getting out of it's more valuable to me than what I get out of Red Dead Redemption, which is just, it's just fun. Killing people. Hunting in Red Dead is pretty fun. But the most fun is really just antagonizing towns and killing everybody. And I'm sure that would get pretty old pretty fast. Yeah, it just feels like it just feels like gratuitous violence, and it's like, oh yeah, it's fun. I can kill these people and I have fun, and it's kind of challenging taking on all these people at once. But in the end of the day, what am I really getting out of it? It's just whatever. It's just a wash. It's like nobody's gonna see what I did. No one's gonna really care. Whereas in WoW, I can actually build up my characters and say, hey, I've got these. I've done some arena. I've got some really cool arena gear, and I can go around and play with other players in the game, and you guys on the stream can see what I've done. It just feels like I've actually done something that's a little bit more worth doing, I guess, is the phrase. It's more worth doing. To me, it's more worth doing to me. Yeah, it feels like there's no real progression because there's nobody else that can confirm that you even progressed, other than just a bunch of made-up people. I mean, you guys have all seen the movies. You see something like Ready Player One. I mean, eventually the real world's going to be, it's to some degree, is going to be like a Ready Player One. I mean, there eventually will be um, virtual reality games that are so immersive and so realistic and so cool that there's going to be a lot of people that live their lives mostly inside VR. I mean, that it will happen. I don't see how it can't not happen because people get addicted to games like WoW, and it's nothing like what a VR version of WoW would be, right? It's nothing like that. Imagine wearing a VR headset and literally walking on a mat, like a little, mat like in Ready Player One, and having the rubber bands around you so you can move and stuff. Imagine playing an MMO that way, where everything was a lot more realistic and you were actually, in VR. I mean, I think eventually one day, it will be like that, you know. I think there will be games like that, and I think a lot of people will live a lot of their lives inside VR games. Yeah, technology's not quite there yet, but it's getting close, dude. Unreal Engine 5 is really impressive. And some of the computer technology, and you got to realize the quantum processor is just generates too much heat and it's too expensive. So I don't think we're going to see the quantum processor for consumers anytime soon. I just, it's just too expensive. But we still are seeing some really impressive video cards, some really impressive, stuff from game engines and stuff. So, I think we're only about 20 years away from seeing some really impressive, VR stuff. Maybe even sooner than that. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it'll even be sooner. I mean, the AI stuff is crazy. AI is really evolving at a scary fast rate, and AI can make it possible to create really engaging, NPC encounters, but it can also create much better procedurally generated worlds, and that reduces the development time like drastically. If I don't have to hand model out every single city of every single planet and every single world, and that the AI and the game engine can actually just procedurally generate it for me based on some of my criteria that I've dictated. That saves me as a developer just so much time. Then you could have some really massive Star Citizen like games that look amazing. That would be amazing, and so it's coming. I mean, it's definitely coming. Yeah, I don't play any VR right now because I don't have a VR headset, but I haven't seen any games that would really make me want to go out and buy a VR headset. The only thing that even got me close to wanting to buy a VR headset was just creating stuff in Unreal Engine using the VR tools, like being inside a virtual world, actually creating a virtual world, doing the actual world generation using VR. That's pretty cool. Hey, Roger, that caffeine. Yeah, I missed that, Roger. That I didn't see where you said caffeine. Yeah, it'll be good to see you get your computer, Roger, so you can play. Well, we might get killed here. We've got a really high-level undead warrior, but I guess he doesn't want to kill me, so that's good. I have another hunter over here. Alright, so that quest is done. But to me, the biggest thing with the MMOs that we have today, with the ones that are out there right now, not counting classic WoW really, is we don't have any MMOs that really challenge the player. I mean seriously challenge the player. The only areas of the game that can really be challenging is where a player is going up against another player, and obviously PvP. So Arena, of course, is very challenging because you're going up against other real people. But we haven't created enough in-game, stuff versus monsters and mobs and NPCs that, in my opinion, are really challenging enough for the player. Not only that, but coming up with a way where people can't just go online and figure everything out. It's like, oh, how do you do this quest? Oh, go here and watch a video. Or how do I find this site? Oh, go here and look it up. If we could somehow create stuff that's so random that the item isn't always in the same place, that the monster you need to kill doesn't always have the same name, that the quest you need to complete isn't always the same. We need this stuff to be a lot more random, and in a way that it's very difficult to be able to go online and just figure it out. You to force the players to actually have to experience it themselves, to actually do the work, as opposed to just using a quest helper add-on that tells you everything you need to do. So I don't know. I really need to level my leatherworking up, but the artisan leatherworker is not in Stormwind. Sorry, I was looking at my phone. Oh man, that mob went down fast. That Burning Blade Augur just... Oh, I just destroyed that character. Did you see that? It said target too close. I hadn't moved. I was standing in the same place. I shot an arrow, and I'm getting ready to shoot the second arrow, and all of a sudden it says target too close. It's like the NPC shifted his feet like an inch, and that made it too close. Funny. Ah, he's gonna hit me. Yep. Hey, what's up, Sam? Yeah, how you doing, Sam? Oh. Yeah, I think my wife's mad at me because she went. Well, we went out to do some stuff this morning, and she wanted to go to this park that's like takes like an hour and a half just to get there, and I was like, man, I don't want to spend 3 hours of my day just in the car driving. You know, so I gave her some other alternatives, and she didn't want to do one of those things. So she's like, let's just go home. And I was like, all right. So I came home, and now I'm playing WoW. So, she's probably mad at me, but she actually went shopping right now. She's out shopping. Hopefully she finds something. You did enjoy the recording, cool. Oh, oh, no. Like, I'm trying to click on the target. This should be the target. Oh, it's my target, not my pet's target. I gotta fix that. I need to fix that. I don't want to kiss my ass goodbye. Let's my pet on defensive. He really needs to be on defensive. Yes, he does. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed the recording. I don't remember. I think it was just Hunter stuff, or no? I got the priest. I got the priest to 35 finally. I actually got her. I spent some time. Yeah, what did you think this was, Zalson? This is classic WoW. Yeah. What did you think it was? I don't play private servers anymore because what's the point? The reason I'm playing here is also to get these characters to 60 so I can progress them through Burning Crusade Classic. You know, you are out of it, Zolson. Yeah, but this is my target, not the pet's target. If your time was active, dude. Yeah, I gotta get the center to 60, dude. The dragon buff's gone. No more dragon buff. Yeah, it does. It makes such a big difference. Why are you not on defensive? Come on. You know, maybe I need to change that. No, I just get used to putting them back on defensive. Once I get that level 37 weapons also, once I get the bow of searing arrows that I have in my bank, once I equip that at 37 and start killing and start turning into Shyborn the Undead Slayer, I bet you I'll be dropping undead like really fast. Although the searing arrows aren't going to do anything against the undead, but that's okay. Is this worth a whopping, what, 1 silver? No, get rid of that. Damn, I thought it was another player. I thought that was, like, I thought a warrior came up and hit me or something. I've got a level 37 epic bow in my bank. And I also have an axe in my bank, a two-handed axe that gives me plus 66, I think, when fighting undead. Plus 66 attack power when fighting undead. I also have the Gloves of Old, or Gloves of Might, or something. That gives me plus 30 attack power when fighting undead. So, I'm going to have plus 96 attack power against undead at level 37. Oh, shit. We got a lot of mobs here. Oh, that's not an add-on. That's not an add-on, Sam. That's just part of Blizzard's. Like if you go into interface and go into action or go into raid profiles, you just turn this on. Say use raid style party frames. Turn this on, and then when you're in a group, it'll bring up this window and you can move it around. If I was in a group, I'd show you, but I'm not in a group. But it's not an add-on. It's just part of Blizzard's built-in party stuff, party window stuff. Okay, where do I need to go? I need to go here, right? So I think so. Yeah, I do. Right here. Yeah, it's part of just the built-in stuff, and I always move it closer to my priest name because I don't use mouse over healing. I just never have. I don't really like it. It's because of misclicking and stuff like that. So I just put the party window close to here, and I just click whoever I want to heal them. I don't really have any issues with it. Sometimes I'll click the character's nameplate, but not usually. I almost always will click the party window. So. Ah, that's cool, Sam. I appreciate it, man. Sorry, yeah, you don't. Only 1 to 2 hours a day. That's still a pretty good amount of time. 1 to 2 hours a day is still a. You can still get a lot done in 2 hours a day.
I am honored.
Oh, they just all these mobs happen to come up at the same time. Really? Well, she's still doing all right. That was kind of crazy. Had four. Ooh, that was an interesting looking cloak. The Headhunter's Cloak of the Monkey. Ooh. Probably about the same as mine. Mine's a little bit better. Still a pretty nice cloak.
How may I help?
Rogue.
You can kiss your ass goodbye. You can kiss your ass goodbye.
Oh, you little rogue. Well, he was dead, and he would have been dead, but he got re-stealthed. Shit. Oh, I know, Zolson. I haven't been on PvP in so long. Thank you, Zolson. I forgot. I completely forgot. I completely forgot. You're 100% correct. That's okay, though. If he comes after me again, I'll be ready. I put my pet on aggressive, and he went after that mob there. Yeah, it's been so long since I've done any PvP. That's the first time I think I've been attacked. He's probably going to wait for me to get, like, attacked by, like, another mob, like, right there. You know what I mean? Well, yeah, once I got a little bit of space from him, he was screwed, but... Oh, it didn't work. I was hoping I could drop a frost trap there. Come on, pet. Yeah, I'm rusty, dude. I am so rusty. If I would have got the mark on him, I would have had him. You're right. If I would have got the mark on him, I would have had him. I completely forgot about that. So keep telling me what to do, Zolson. You know I don't remember how to PvP on a hunter. Oh. I just have leather working right now. I wish the hunter would come after me again, because I definitely will F him up. I'm glad I grabbed intimidation when I hit 33, and that's the reason I grabbed intimidation at 33, because I was worried that I might run into some some PvP when I started coming over to Destinus and stuff. Yeah, I don't usually go with inconcussive because I mean I'm beast mastery, so I got I've got intimidation. I can stun him with that. And once I get distance on any hunter, it's pretty hard for him to get back on me. You know? You saw him run away, though. He caught me with my pants down, though. What was I, like, drinking or something? And he cheap shotted me. Yeah, with Beast Mastery, with Intimidation, you can get the stun in, and the stun's long enough so you can, you can get separation. And once you have the separation, it's a lot, it's a lot easier. It wasn't the same rogue. It wasn't the same rogue. I feel it wasn't. It was an orc. Yeah, it wasn't the same one. Now I feel bad. I mean, he was higher level than me though, when he was 34. But it wasn't the same one. I just saw rogue and I'm like, yeah, kill him, but it wasn't the same one. So now I feel like kind of a jerk. But he was higher level than me. I think he was 34. So yeah, I was so mad that the one rogue came after me. But I just wanted to. I saw another rogue. I'm like, kill him! I had red in my eyes, blood in my eyes. I must kill somebody. But you can see there's also, and the rogue sprinted to catch up to me, and I easily countered his sprint just with my pet intimidation, pet stun, and at that point the rogue's pretty much dead. They don't really have a lot of stuff at that level. I mean, I don't even think he has blind yet, does he? Oh, we'll see. I might have a couple of rogues coming after me now. One coming after me, he ran off that I almost killed, and that one that I did kill. I might get double rogue ganked here pretty soon.
Light be with you. Go with honor, friend.
All right, Zelson. Have a good one, Zelson. Yeah, I'll probably stop streaming in a bit here. I'm just gonna try to grab a few more quests, and I might take a break and get some, maybe eat something, and just watch a movie or something too. I kind of feel bad. My wife was here and she's watching a movie, and then she decided to go shopping. I know she did. She doesn't like, she doesn't like to sit in the house during the weekend. She likes to get out. We were out. We went out to Sunken Gardens today, and after that, we went out for lunch at Carrabba's. And I tried to get her to go do some other stuff, but she wanted to go so far out of town. I hate driving all the way to this one Cobb Park. It's like, I don't know about you guys, but I don't like to spend 3 hours of my Saturday driving. Man, it just seems like a waste. A wand. Uh-huh. There, is that him? That's him, isn't it? Oh, I didn't mark him again. No! Julian, mark him. There we go. I was like, I didn't mark him. Oh, he's dead. He's dead. I know I didn't mark him again. What are you doing? Mark him. He can't compete with me, Zolson. I've got the hydro K and underwater breathing, man. I can stay under here all day. Oh. I think that was the same guy, wasn't it? I don't know if it was. Let's see. I don't know if it'll go back far enough. Velkus is the rogue I killed, right? Yeah, it was. See? It was. It was anti-state. He's the one who attacked me. Then I killed this other guy, Velkus. And then I killed anti-state. So it was the same one. Yeah. Plus, it was so funny. I mean, catching him like underwater, he was so screwed. Because who knows if he even had underwater breathing? I don't know if he probably had maybe he had a potion. I don't know. I wanted to see if he's gonna come back. I'll kill him again, but I don't see him. So we got a warlock, level 34 warlock. I don't really want to mess with a warlock. Let's see if the warlock wants to come after me. Well, he backed up when I sent my pet after him. You're gonna have to come down to the depths of the ocean to get me, warlock. Let's go. Come get me. Although warlocks can breathe forever, right? Warlocks have underwater breathing, so yeah. Poor rogue. He didn't know what hit him. Yeah, they can be underwater too. Yeah, I know. I wonder if that guy, the rogue that I killed, if he called that warlock over, because that warlock came right to where his body was. Oh, dude, maybe he rage quit. Did he rage quit? He's still there, dude. Yeah. It's a long run back. Is he running? Well, you play Horde more than I do. Oh, he's running from here, right? Right here. That camp right here. Oh, don't make me get my main. Don't make me get my main. What's the best place to quest for a level 20 rogue? Lakeshire. Pretty much Lakeshire. Do all the quests in Lakeshire. And then you can do, if you get to around like level 23, 24, you can do the wetlands, This guy's not very smart, is he? He's not very smart. He's just not very smart. What is he doing? Shadowprey Village. I got you. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, Liam. Uh, well, if you want to pay for stock runs, you can. I personally don't like to pay for getting boosted. I like to do it on my own Steam. But if you want to do that, go ahead. A lot of people do. But yeah, I mean, level 20, you could make sure you do the quest in Lakeshire. Like I said, once you get to like level 20, 24, then you could go to the wetlands, do the wetlands quests, you know. I can't believe that rogue attacked me. Did he just want to die? Do you think he wanted to die, Zelson? Stock runs, I mean, you can do the stock runs if you have the quests, right? There's like 4 or 5 quests in stocks. If you have the quests, do stocks, get the quests done. But once you're done with that, I don't know, man. I don't know if it'd be faster to be even if someone's carrying you through the stocks, as opposed to you just doing quests. It's going to be pretty close. I think, I don't know, it might be faster, but, personally, I would just rather do quests than get carried in stocks, just standing there doing a bunch of nothing. But, it's up to you, man. You do you. I can't believe the rogue attacked me. I'm not going to... If he comes back, I'm not going to attack him. I just want to see if he comes after me again. Yeah, no problem, Liam. Epic PvP right here. Yeah, right. 3 honorable kills. Oh. Apparently I had an honorable kill yesterday. I don't really remember that. Ooh, rank 0. Nice. Why would the rogue attack me? Maybe he just thought I was going to attack him. Just because I'm sitting here doesn't mean I'm going to attack you. You know what I mean? Too bad I don't have a pet that can stealth. Then I could stealth and... You know what? I'm going to grab a stealther pet later, Zolson, just for PvP. That way I can stealth and my pet can stealth, and we can jump people. Of course, in Burning Crusade, we're going to need a... In Burning Crusade, we're going to need a scorpion. Should I kill him? Alright, cool. We'll let him be. We'll let him be. Yeah, we'll let him be. Well, last time he attacked me, so I just defended myself. I didn't even attack him last time, Zelson. Just in case he does attack me, we'll put up a monkey. Did I kill him 3 times? I only killed him. I didn't kill him 3 times. I only killed him twice. Or did I kill him? I can't remember. Maybe I did kill him 3 times. You know what it is, Olsen, is like I play so much Protection Paladin. I get killed so often as a Protection Paladin because Protection Paladin is a terrible class for PvP. That when I get into Classic and actually PvP, it's like, woohoo, I can kill people. You know what I mean? It's very difficult on a Protection Paladin to kill like locks and mages. You're at an unbelievable disadvantage. Come on, Hopper. Where is the first stealth kitty? If I can type. First, lowest level cat. Mountain lion can't prowl. Ridge stalker in the Badlands, they can prowl. Mountain lion can't prowl, can they? Salson, can a mountain lion prowl? I don't remember a mountain lion prowling. Maybe they can, I don't know. Ridge stalker can for sure. Mountain lion, huh. Yeah, but no, they can't though. Not all cats can. So prowl is in like, I mean, the cat like can actually stealth. Like when you are, like for example, Stranglethorn tigers cannot prowl, right? They can't. Otherwise, they'd be on that list I was just looking at. But yeah, a mountain lion. I'm just saying, if they can prowl and turn invisible, then you'll see them do it in game. You'll see them do it in game. And I don't think I've ever seen a mountain lion prowl. Because it'd be fun to grab a cat that could prowl. That way, in PvP situations, I can double stealth. My pet can stealth, I can stealth. It'd be kind of cool. That guy was a skull to me, just so you guys know. He was a skull. I don't know if that was that guy's alt, but that was a skull target to me. It couldn't have been too much higher level than me because I was able to hit him and do damage and kill him, but man. That was Zolson. Did you miss that? Horde don't like me out here. You went on a Kapupa. Dude, a feral druid just attacked me and he was a skull. And I killed him. But he when he attacked me, he was like, I don't know, 50% health, but he must have been, to be a skull, you have to be at least like, so much higher.
You can kiss your ass goodbye. You can kiss your ass goodbye.
I don't think I think this guy's got me. Yeah, he got me. I still did a lot of damage to him though. What was he, like 42? He was like 42. So the word definitely went out. The word definitely went out that I killed some people. Because all of a sudden, the horde started showing up to kill me. Yeah, I almost had him. And he was, what, 42? But man, you can't, the magic damage. I popped a healing potion, but it didn't matter. I did some pretty good damage to him, though. Well, they put the word out. I think they put the word out because all of a sudden the feral kitty came at me, I killed him, and then the mage came at me, and it's like, Yeah, oh yeah, if he was at max range, I don't think my arrows would, because he can hit me at max range and I can't hit him. Well, the shaman was in kitty form though, right? So he was trying to kill me in cat form. I don't know what he was doing. Yeah, I was out of range because I was so far away from the kitty. I actually had to run closer to hit him because I was trying to shoot arrows at him and I was out of range. But I can't outrange a mage. The mage can outrange me though, I believe, right? Because I don't have any talent points into increased increased distance. So, anyways, we'll see if we can get out of here without getting killed again. Although if he's 42, he's probably got a mount, right? Yeah. The only way I could compete with his distance is if I was in the talent tree where you have, if I was in marksmanship, where I had Hawkeye, increases the range, and I don't have that, so he can easily outrange me. But he wasn't even caring about trying to outrange me. He's like, oh, I was nothing to him. I'm 33 and he's like 42. He probably just thought he'd, blow me up like easily. I gave him a little bit of a scare though, didn't I? I wish I had like a silencing arrow. I was like thinking about that too when I was fighting him after my pet stun war. I was like, man, if I only had like a silencing arrow or maybe some sort of like a viper sting or something to something to drain his mana. If I could get his mana down to where he couldn't cast, then I would have had him. But I don't have anything like that at this level, so at least I haven't trained anything yet at this level. So, anyways, I'm gonna head back to Nigel's Point so we can turn in some quests. That's my wife coming home. Anyway, guys, I'm going to cut the stream short here because my wife's here and I'm going to hang out with her for a bit. But thanks for watching. We did some interesting PvP and some, did some leveling. I'm gonna try to get up here to this inn to log out so I can get my rest time. I could have feigned. One thing I could have done there is I could have feigned death. That would have forced the mage to drop her target for a split second. That would have made her recast the frostbolt. But I don't think it would have made a difference. I mean, she still had quite a bit of health left. She was like 30% health or something. I don't think I could have killed her in that time. It would have taken her to get off one more cast. Cloth, leather, cloak. I don't know. 6 stamina, 3 agility. Nah. Just vendor whatever they give me. Oh, inventory's full. Yeah, I'll see you, Zalson. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah. That's true. And also, if I could have gotten away, but if I could have gotten out of range and let my pet, if I could have gotten out of range, also and let my pet DPS while I was out of range of the mage's spells, that might have been enough to get the kill. I didn't think about that, but like I said, I haven't done any PvP on the hunter, so I'm really out of practice, And I've never been I've never done a ton of PvP on hunters, so, And we also didn't have our weapons equipped. We still had the staff equipped. So, which is not a huge deal. Alright guys, I'm out of here. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys later. Peace out.